What's going on, guys? So today here we are in the 335 and we're actually going to be doing some minor physical changes, and I hope you guys enjoy. So enough is enough. I've been saying I want to do something to my interior and I haven't really done anything to it besides this cover. So I thought maybe I'm going to start small and then just get one of these guys. As you can see, mine, it's pretty worn, especially towards the middle. There's a lot of scratches and it looks kind of ugly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace it, and I'll be replacing this trim in another video, and I think it's gonna match. It's gonna be black, and then this is gonna be red. So I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And yeah, let's see if it's a hard job to do. So in case you guys don't want to be looking around, I'm just gonna leave the link down below, and then if you want to purchase it from there, you can. I'm gonna put the list for the fitment on the side right here, and you can see what this thing fits on. Alright guys, so we're gonna get started. The only thing I'm gonna be using is gonna be a flathead screwdriver. I just covered the tip so it doesn't really scratch the wood, but the way I'm gonna start is gonna be from this side, because it's actually easier if you just put the screwdriver in sort of towards the middle, and then it's kind of hard to do with just one hand. I don't really want to scratch it, but yeah, so you're gonna push it in and then twist it sideways and kind of pull it outwards. Let me go ahead and do it and show you what it looks like. So pretty much you insert it and then just twist it sideways, and it should come off. There you go. Be careful because there's stuff plugged in onto this side, and you're gonna be doing the same thing on the opposite side. If you try to pull it out slightly, it's not gonna come off because there's still a clip on that side. So you do the same thing, do it towards the middle, really careful, try not to scratch anything, and yeah, it should come off. It's just that side and this other side. Okay, so this side is loose. Now carefully move it upwards and you can see what's plugged in. There's gonna be two cables on this side in the middle. Just, you could push this down, should come out. Then there's another one dipped in there. If you can't reach it, just get a flathead screwdriver and push it out. It's in there, but you could just pry it with the flathead screwdriver. And also this other side, this is gonna be pushed for the button itself. Just gonna press on the sides and wedge it out. All right guys, so it's officially out. So now we're gonna focus on this area and remove this button. Right, so if we look at the rear, we can see there's two tabs, one on this side and one on the other side. All you have to do is press on them and push out. It's kind of difficult to do it with one hand, but eventually there you go, it's out. Okay, so now we just have to separate this chrome ring from the actual assembly, and to do so we have to remove some, it's really small, you can't really see it, but there's some chrome, not clips, but there's some tabs right there. 1, 2, and I believe there's 3. And in this case you're gonna need a really small screwdriver to pry that out. You're gonna press on those tabs and then just slightly pry this chrome ring out of this assembly. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and grab a flathead screwdriver, a really small one, and you can see that tab right there. We're gonna insert it around that area. I'm gonna put it in there. Okay, so you can see the side is out, just one side. It did kind of damage part of the ring right there, but that's on the back of the car, so it's not really gonna show. Just do the same for the other side and we should be good to go. Okay, so we're actually gonna just focus on this one now. If you look around, there's gonna be 4 tabs surrounding the button itself. You can't really see it from here, but if you take a look at the one we're going to install, you can see what I'm talking about. So those 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4 are the ones that are holding on the cover. So we do the same thing, we pry it out so we can insert the new one. So we finally removed it. Here we have the new one. It only goes in one way. In order to know which way that is, it's by looking for this thing on top that goes right there. So it only goes in one way, so you don't have to worry about putting it the wrong way. Just line it up and push it in. Doesn't that look nice, guys? Whew, get this ugly thing out of the way. Okay, so what we have left now is this chrome ring, and to insert it, just simply line up this upper thing on the right position of the button, like so. It should click in, and once it's in, it's not gonna come out. And we're pretty much done. All we have to do is insert it on here the same way we took it out. We just push it in, and voila. So as you can see, obviously it looks a lot better, but we have to plug in the cables, and it is kind of complicated to do it just like that and try to plug it in. It's just really tight in there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is just simply pry this assembly out. It's fairly simple. With your flathead screwdriver again, you wedge it in between. So it looks like it's enough, and we can remove it like so, and we can now just focus on putting this thing back. And we're gonna insert this first, the start button, and we're gonna put in the cables through the hole as we put it in. So let me go ahead and plug this one in and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so pretty much it is plugged in from this side. Just make sure you line up the holes, this one and the one on this other side, so it's just simply to be pushed in like so. Okay, so it's in there now, and we get our little assembly right here, and it's just a lot easier to plug it in from here. Damn, I never realized how hard it is to do it with just one hand. Okay, so we plugged it in, and now before we insert it fully, make sure it works, obviously. Push it in, make sure it's in there, and we're good to go. As you can see, this thing looks, even though my wood trim, it's really dirty, it looks a lot nicer. It still lights up, so you still be able to see it at night, but it just I don't know, guys, it just looks really nice. So I don't know what you guys think, but I think honestly it's something that's fairly cheap. It's like $5, and you can just do it to any car. I mean, any BMW, obviously, and it's simple, and it looks a lot nicer. So like I said, I'm going to be replacing my wood trim. I'm either going to be putting some carbon fiber or some suede looking stuff on it. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to be black on black, so hopefully the red looks smoother than just brown, black, and red, and all this rainbow colors, you know? But yeah, guys, it's really cheap, and I think anyone with the BMW should do it. You don't have to get the red one. There's different colors, or just the OEM. In case you don't want to have yours looking all ugly like this one. Maybe no one looks at it, but I do every time I turn it on. And yeah, it just bothers me. But if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. It's really similar for the E60 and other BMWs. I've done it on the E60, and it's the same process pretty much, just a little different trims. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you guys for watching.